another episode of the Chat Café. Today I have Malibu here from Community Living, and we're going to be chatting about side hustles and personal finance. So if you want to find out all about that, do stay tuned. But before we get started, I'd like to let you know that this video is brought to you by IT Business Tech. So if you're looking for IT solutions and services, they have got you covered. They have tailored solutions catered to your business needs, from technology consultation, software development, cybersecurity, search engine optimization, and cloud computing. They have got you covered. So do check out the link in the description. But yeah, can you tell us a little more about yourself? She actually has a channel that I featured on, but we'll find out about that.
Yes, okay. Hi everyone. So when it comes to who I am, I think the first and most important part would be that I'm a child of God. So I identify as a child of God. Then the second part would be that I'm a content creator. And I guess a mechanical engineering graduate. We will talk more about that. As a budding social entrepreneur, I'd say budding because it's not yet established. We're not there yet. In terms of content creation, I guess I create content on YouTube, on TikTok, anywhere really.
All the links will be in the description, so do check out.
Yeah, so that's a bit about myself.
So what kind of content do you share on your platforms?
I'd say it's mostly educational, and it's so far it's been about finance.
Okay.
Yeah, mostly about finance.
Yeah, so I featured on a video we did together about how to become a software developer. So if you want to check out more about that, in the description. And you share a lot about side hustles.
Yes.
So I know you transitioned from being a mechanical engineer to a full-time content creator. So what was that journey like for you?
Okay. So for me, I would say that journey started in 2018 more than recently. So 2018, I started a non-profit organization called Tutopita Initiative. And from that initiative, I realized my purpose and what I need to do in this lifetime, basically, right? Then I had to go to work after completing my degree, and I think I worked for about 3 years in the automotive industry, got a good experience, but then I realized that, okay, maybe I need something that is more of what I enjoy and that helps me fulfill my purpose. So my purpose basically is just helping people. I love helping people. So I'd like to do that more than, what I studied, but I also enjoy engineering. So I think a lot of people think just because I left engineering, I don't enjoy it, but I definitely enjoy both. But I just feel that I feel more fulfilled when I help people. So content creation helps me to help a lot of people through sharing information and knowledge on my channel about various topics, really. So that's how I went from mechanical engineering to content creation. And then in terms of the finances behind that, that's a bit tricky because obviously when you have a job, you get your salary and it's guaranteed, but then when you're a content creator, you're more like a freelancer, and we'll get maybe a bit into that. With freelancing, 1 month it's a really good month, and the next not so good. And that for me was because I had to sit down with myself and also just have a conversation with God about the various things that I'm doing, and then once I got approval from him, and I'm like, okay, now I think we can do this. Because the last couple of months of me working, I was actually sick thinking about the decision that I was about to take. But it's been a year now since I left corporate, and it's been a beautiful journey, and God provided throughout.
I think it really takes a lot of courage.
Yeah, it does. It does. But God was with me throughout. I won't lie. So if it wasn't for that, I don't know. I could have probably went back to corporate within 3 months. Because there were really difficult periods in between. But we'll get into that, I guess.
But congratulations on all that you've done so far. I'm always seeing your content on the different platforms, and I really believe it does help a lot of people.
Okay.
So, shout out to you for that. And so now with the side hustles is, when you share the content on that, is it it's because you're doing them, or because you just for sharing?
Well, I'm a guinea pig. I call myself a guinea pig because anything that I share, I've definitely done.
Okay.
I don't like talking about things on a theoretical like side to say, okay, we can all talk about, okay, you can do this, you can be a content creator full time and make money.
Yeah.
And, you know, theoretically you can, but can you really? So I prefer like, you know, the more practical approach to like the making money online side hustle. So I'll use myself as an example for like a month or two. I've been fortunate in that within a month or two, I'm able to fully realize the potential within a specific side hustle or method, and then I can start sharing it with my audience. But only once I've you know made 100% sure that thing actually works. Because sometimes I did share some things prematurely and then realized like I shouldn't have. You know,
I think I struggle with that as well. Like the same day I find something I'm so excited to share, but then afterwards it's
and
like,
then you do more research and it's like not really.
Yeah. That's a really good way to do it because you really have that hands-on experience with whatever you're sharing.
Yes, so, and you give practical approaches of how to go about doing this, doing that, and also you have a better idea of how much money people can actually make. So they make more informed decisions, because I think there's a lot of sensationalized things when it comes to making money online. So it's like, oh, you can make 100,000, and then it's like, okay, when you look at it, like, okay, fine, but really take me through the practical approach. Can I really make 100,000? And if I can't, like, tell me, okay, you can make maybe like 10K and then 100,000 will come if you scale it this way. You know, so I think there's a level of dishonesty, but it's because of the sensationalized stuff and social media sensationalized, because we're trying to get people to click. So there's that.
So I saw recently you shared that you made 70,000 rands in 5 months from teaching English online.
Yes.
So how's that journey been? How did it start also part of you just trying it out, or a specific reason?
Okay, so I didn't want to go into teaching English online, but I feel like that's something God was like, you're definitely going to do. You know, because I wanted to teach in China or teach abroad. So I didn't really want to teach English online, to be honest. That's not how the journey started. So I found out about teaching abroad first, then I also found out about teaching English online, which is the same industry. It's called the ESL industry, right? English is a second language industry. So teaching people of other languages how to speak English, because as South Africans we're seen as native English speakers, right? So that allows us to teach like a lot of people from different countries English. But even as a non-native speaker, you can teach. It's just that some platforms in some countries don't allow you to teach because of, you know, not being from a country that's called a native English speaking country. So in Africa, we're the only country scene. So I guess we are fortunate in that sense. But so I found out about the ESL industry in 2021, tried to do my TEFL certificate, which is what you need to be able to teach online. I didn't finish that journey. Then when I started to go into full-time content creation / making money by myself, then I thought of it. I did get the stuff that I need to teach, like fiber. Like I didn't stay in a place where there was fiber because I stayed in a sort of like a remote place, initially East London. But when I came here, I had to go to a place that has fiber, the type of connectivity that they need, internet connectivity that they need. And then, but I still was very reluctant. So Jan 2022, I registered to do the TEFL certificate. I found a platform where you can do it for free, right? I registered May 2022, that's when I finished the certificate itself. Then November 2022, that's when I actually applied for jobs and found like a company which was, it was a bit easier for me to get into that company. It's called EF. That's the one that I currently teach for.
Stand for anything, was it?
Education First, or English First. It's one of the biggest language schools in the world. They've got training centers all over the world. They've got summer camps, like various things related to English. They also have au pairing, so they're a big language company, exchange programs and all those type of things.
That's really cool.
so then I applied in December 2022, started teaching in Jan 2023. So the rate is not as good on that platform, but it allows you to teach with just the free TOEFL certificate. You need a degree, and also you what's the word? Okay, I'm forgetting my thoughts. So it allows you to teach with those things, right? And the rate is a bit low. It's between $63 and $84 an hour, but they give you students. So other platforms, you will be able to charge a higher rate, but they don't give you students. So it works like similar to Fiverr. I don't know if you've been able to hop onto Fiverr, you know how it works. Exactly. So some schools are like that, where a person literally has to go through your profile and see if they like your work, and then decide to work with you. Book a trial lesson sometimes, and then work with you. So that's how it's been so far. And in terms of the 70K breakdown, which currently it's about plus 90K. So the last time, when I made the video, is about 70K that I made. But it's from 3 different revenue streams, I'd say. So it's the actual teaching English online, which is about 50K, and also with affiliate marketing. So it's one of the schools, like it's a course. So if someone takes a course using your affiliate link, then you get almost half. Half of what they pay, which is a very good percentage, because it's like $7. You get $7 per person. So it can be really, and especially with me having like an audience that has that type of that wants that type of content, you can get a lot of people. So then the third one is through digital products. So I sell master classes, mentorship, and what is it called? One-on-one sessions. So
is that all focused on like teaching English online, or?
Oh well, I have for other things. I have for making money online and affiliate marketing, but the reason why I don't speak about the affiliate marketing one is that affiliate marketing is so difficult. Like even for content creators, it's very difficult. So then you have a session with someone and you teach them how to become an affiliate marketer, and they realize, I can't really do this thing. So it makes me feel bad that they can't do it. So I don't like advertising my services when it comes to that. But teaching English online, if you can speak English and you're willing to get everything else that's required, anyone can do it, really. So that's why it's easier for me. Like my guilty conscience is just like bruh, if you do everything, you're gonna get this job and you're gonna make your money. You know, so because with making money online, there are various other ways, but like surveys, you don't make more than 2,000 a month, unless if you're doing like crazy number of hours. And
I do that actually. I use surveys when I have time. And I get like an extra like 500 rand.
Exactly. But you're such... you do everything!
I have time to do it. I'm like, okay, then I can now do my nails.
Exactly. It's called beer money. The surveys, like, for people that drink. This is something to just, help me cover. And that's what multiple income streams is about. So you get something to cover a specific part of your expenses. Like you see, you're talking about your nails, so you're like, okay, I'll complete like this long survey, but I'm gonna get my nails. My salary is not gonna be something that I look at in order to get my nails. So I think that's a very nice way to think about it. A lot of people don't think about it that way. They're like, it's only this amount. So they nyatsa it. You shouldn't nyatsa anything. They all add up. From someone who's now like, I can say 90K from things, they all add up. Like all these little things, they all add up.
Definitely. And so along your journey with like your side hustles, I don't know if you want to focus specifically on teaching English, but
anything is fine.
If there were any like obstacles that you had to overcome to kind of actually start making the money,
Okay, so this is more on content creation than any other thing, but I lost my account, my TikTok account last year, and that was like my like my cash cow.
That's a lot. Cause I feel like if I lost my YouTube channel, I could be like, okay guys, thank you. It was nice knowing you.
Like starting from
It's
scratch.
a lot, yeah.
Oh, guys, that was horrible.
Oh.
So I lost my account last year. It was on 97.5k followers,
Oh my
and
gosh.
it was heartbreaking, really.
Yeah.
So when I went through that process,
Yeah.
and like it was like a moment where I literally had to ask God, and like, but then what must happen? Because also apart from the cash cow, this is the platform I created. All the people that I are now following me, I have to start from scratch. It just doesn't make sense, like But that's how the TikTok worked. Back in the days, like they frowned upon making money online content, and I think my account got I got there when you could still say link in the bio. So some of it, like it was, as I said, it was like a well-oiled machine. It was like sort of like a cash cow. You'd get like plus minus 10k just from affiliate marketing as a result of that account. So now I'm losing 10k just like that. I'm like, okay, I don't have a job. And now I'm losing. I have just lost an account that creates 10k without me talking about digital products and all the other income streams that I could be doing. So that was heartbreaking.
Yeah, it sounds like a lot.
Yeah, but now I'm on 87k and
so guys, go follow so that you can get to 100k.
Exactly, 100k. Yeah, 100k my cassette or whatever it's called. We're getting there. Yeah.
So with all like the side hustles and everything, how do you actually manage the finances? Because it's like, you're getting money from everywhere. Do you need to register a business? How do you do taxes? Like, how's your system?
I think your question is like in multiple. Okay, so let's just say in a month, right? Obviously, you need to understand your expenses really well. Especially if you're doing it as a freelancer. If this is a side hustle, then it's like, no, I'm getting money for nails. So it's not like a stressful thing because you're not there like, oh, will I be able to pay my rent and stuff like that, right? So I'm currently, teaching English online is the thing where I'm like, okay, this pays the rent, right, or pays my expenses, and then everything else, it's like, okay, not that it's a nice to have because I need it, but then I manage it according to that. To say, okay, then I need this amount, I need this amount, I need that amount. So how do I go about getting all those amounts? So also, because I know a lot of ways of making money online, I try to minimize it to 5 and then focus mostly on like maybe 3, right? So I'll do, obviously, we get some money from YouTube, but it's like not a lot, depending on how many views you get and all of those things. So you get money from that. So I count that as a revenue stream. I also count what is it called, affiliate marketing, because that one I've been fortunate that it's also picked up. And the digital products, I know I have to sell a couple of digital products. I keep on continuously sell those. Then also with teaching English online. So then the last one would be optional. Maybe I could do missions, I could do surveys. I could also.
What are missions?
Missions, okay. So missions is when you leave your household and you go and complete like a specific mission from these sites that allow you to get money when you complete gig jobs. They're called gig jobs. So you either be a mystery shopper or an auditor, and you get paid per task, basically. So you can make anything between $65 and maybe 800, depending on how you code the system. But and you can also get like free food. I know there's one on trip where if you go and eat with like people, you can get the meal for free up to 850 of your meal being paid. So if you and your friends are going out, you can or like your friends might not know, but don't cheat your friends. Your friend might not know, and then you just take the receipt and you're like, oh, okay, you're completing your mission, and you're gonna subtract the money that you spent, and then the money that they spent, you're getting it back. So there's that. So that's how that mission would work. But then every mission is different. You'll go to maybe KFC, wellness centers, all these different places, and you They basically tell you what to do, like when you get there. As I said, mystery shopper or auditor, those are the two popular missions.
Okay.
And yeah, so you can make decent amount of money, but the problem is the frequency of those missions. Sometimes a site will take too long to have missions. Sometimes they're too far. So yeah, it really depends on so many things. So you can't really rely on that. That's that is beer money again. It's part of the beer money type of category. Yeah, so but it's nice because you can make like 1,000 rand in a weekend when there are a lot of missions and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay. So you said you kind of felt that you're kind of drawn to kind of sharing the knowledge. Is that the main reason why you started kind of your platforms to put that information out there?
Yeah, I think somewhere I wrote like sharing knowledge and information on my channel. So that's essentially it. Like when I learn something, I feel I don't know what to call it, but I feel the need to share it.
Yeah, I feel that even on my channel.
Yeah.
Like whenever I'm like
people
need to know.
I feel drawn to like just sharing that information, even on my WhatsApp, because that's a smaller group. Whatever I learned today, and I feel like my WhatsApp contacts the entire. They're just like this one information overload. Because what are we doing with all this information all over there?
You're putting it out there, then people can
choose.
Like
they can choose what. It's I think an informed generation, informed nation, informed people. That's that's something that excites me and interests me. Yeah, just being informed with like various things. Really, whatever you're interested in, be informed in it.
So you also now can you inform us about? I know you're doing this savings challenge.
So the 52-week savings challenge is something that I'm doing for the second time now. I think I once did it in 2020 or 2021, somewhere around there. I successfully completed that one, so that's nice. So basically you save 10 times whichever week you're in. So as the name suggests, so let's just say in the 52 weeks period, week 1 you're saving 1 times 10, week 2 so forth and so forth up until week 52, and when you add all those amounts up, it becomes 13,780. So which is a nice holiday in Cape Town with friends, so whatever it is that you're saving towards, I think you always need a saving goal. So in finance we use like SMART principle as well, like your goal must be specific, it must be measurable, all those we know SMART. But it needs to be all those things.
If you don't, I did a video on that at the beginning of the year, so check it out.
So we use that principle with whatever goal that you're going to, because you don't want to just save money and then it just evaporates, right? If you're going on a vacation, go on a vacation in peace. You're like, okay, I'm gonna go on my vacation. I've saved up for it, and that's what I'm gonna do. And if maybe it's December money, because we know we love celebrating December in South Africa, then you're like, I don't want to stress about finances in December. I just want to go to the shop, whatever I want to buy, I buy, whatever I want to do, I do. Then that's like something to look forward to. Your car, we were talking about cars earlier on. It's something like a backup plan. If you don't have a backup plan for cars, these little things that just pop up out of nowhere. Well, you should have an emergency fund for that, but then just add this on top of that, you could just be like, okay, maybe this is my car fund, right? This is my emergency fund for my car, or whatever the case might be. So it's up to you what you want to save the money for, but the principle is just getting into the culture of saving, because
and challenges make it fun.
Challenges make it fun. They gamify the whole process of like, okay, I'm actually saving each week. You see it growing. It's just a fun thing,
And there's a reward at the end.
Exactly. And you're rewarding yourself. It's not somebody that's giving. Because a lot of people are like, oh, how does this work? And then when they realize they're the ones that need to save, they're like, okay. But it's a very fun thing, I would say.
And if is there any advice you would give to someone maybe looking to become a content creator, or someone kind of wanting to dive into one of the side hustles?
Okay, so with the side hustles, you definitely need to make sure it's not a scam.
Okay.
There are a lot of scammers out there, and there are a couple of good content creators to follow, reputable ones.
Like us.
Yes, like us, definitely.
Yeah.
But then also just make sure you do your own research.
Yes.
It's so important to do your own research. And my experience is not going to be your experience. Sometimes we share from a place of bias in some sense as content creators.
True.
So I will share something that's worked extremely really well for me, or I won't share something that hasn't worked, or whatever the case might be.
Yeah.
Or maybe when I talk about it, I'm just like, that thing, just to find out that's the thing that's going to really, really work for you.
Yeah.
So, yes, like look up to people and their journeys, but have your own journey when it comes to making money, when it comes to content creation. And our journeys are not going to be the same. I think that's the one thing, I had to learn, I think God had to teach me that lesson, because like I used to compare myself with a lot of content creators. I'm like, but I think I should be doing as well. Yeah. Like one of them being her, and I'm like, okay, but she's doing so well.
Yeah.
And then I realized my journey is my journey, and it's also not about, for content creators, it's not about the number of followers. The followers will come with the quality content and the value adding content as well. So if you and choose whatever niche you want to choose, but like it needs to be value adding. And when you realize it's not value adding, maybe look into another one, because I started with just financial literacy and people were just like crickets, they were not interested, and maybe I was not covering it in a way that appealed to people. But when I started with making money online, everybody wants to know a bit about making money online. But don't force yourself into a niche just because there are a lot of people there. There's a space for everyone. Your content, the one that you want to create, there's a space and there are people for it. And they might also not be in South Africa. So don't just like look at yourself, South Africans and say, oh, they love this, they love that. What do you love as a content creator, and what makes more sense to you, and what can you create with love? So that would be my advice for content creators and also people that are trying to make money.
Thank you so much for sharing all of that. It was so insightful and so much new information, even for myself. I'm like, okay, I already learned all these things. So guys, if you want to check out any more about anything she mentioned or even more, do check out her platforms. She's on YouTube, she's on TikTok, I'm sure on Instagram, all the platforms. Yes. Check out the links in the description. And guys, thank you so much for tuning in to this episode. Once again, it was brought to you by IT Business Tech. So if you're a small business or an established enterprise, they have the expertise and passion to take your business to new heights with their innovative technology solutions. So check out the link in the description, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.
Remember to subscribe.